Alright, got another one of these pumps. This one's off a Super A garden tractor. Somebody's already been into it. They put some silicone on it, so we're gonna check it out. And the reason I'm with it or messing with it, it's leaking around this seal here, putting oil back into the motor of the tractor. So we're gonna see if we can get this seal fixed and maybe put a seal kit in here or a gasket in here to fix this, where somebody siliconed it. The other one I didn't video putting it on the tractor, but it's working good. No issues with it. Alright, so the seal we're looking at replacing is on the front of it, it's got a CR, then it's like a 98212. So a 98-212, and that's the seal we're gonna replace. If I'm right, that's the same seal that was another pump. So we'll measure it out and see. If it is, we can pick that up at I got the last one at Napa. And we'll see if the last pump we couldn't get the O-ring far to seal it up, but I think we can this one. It's a ring right there. See the way that sets in with these sticking outward towards you. Two O-rings right there. We'll see if we can get those. So I hadn't ordered a kit for it or anything yet. I was kind of seeing if it was worth doing or what was wrong inside of it, since it was siliconed up like this. You see somebody, which in a temporary fix or something, you never know, somebody may have needed to, I'm not knocking nobody for doing this, they may have needed it at the moment. That was just a fast, quick fix that turned into a permanent fix over the years. It all looks good, ain't nothing scratched up or messed up in here. This is the same way. So I'll get some stuff ordered and we'll come back to this, get it cleaned up. Later date, we'll put it back together. All right, back on this hydraulic pump again off the Farmall. I think this was on a Super A. We got the kit in, and this is what it come in as. So I'm gonna put the seal in, and if y'all watched the other video, I always put some grease in there. There's a little spring in there to keep it in. Shouldn't come out, but if it did, it wouldn't go anywhere. I'd still have it. I put some grease around that to make sure it kind of gives it a good start. One thing is make sure it starts straight, the way it goes in straight. You can kind of tell when it bottoms out also. You can look on the inside and see it all through there. What I've done is kind of cleaned everything up, and that kit has some extra stuff in it that I'm guessing doesn't go with this pump. But I laid everything out the way I took it out, because I'm not an expert on this by no means. I did notice that it had hid in there a few times. I cleaned that up. You can actually hear it every once in a while. I'm hoping once it gets all back down in there to stop that. So these have some kind of more of a paper, but the ones that come in are like a Teflon. I'm just putting a little oil on it so nothing binds up as we go back together.
Glad I noticed that band there. I'd rather recheck it a few times than pinch something to mess it up. Yeah, that's a lot better, fitting down tight. All right, they didn't bring me all the bolts to put it back together. I'm missing one of these, so they're gonna bring it. I'll torque these down. These two hold it to the tractor. It's got a gasket that goes in between the tractor and the motor and the pump. It sits on there like this, and this gear goes back on there. The one thing I didn't change was this moon right here. It's half moon. I couldn't get it out. I wasn't gonna keep beating on it or break it off in there because they need this pump. So I didn't want to have to wait. Everything looks good on it. I'll put the gear back on it, torque that down. They'll be ready to go. I do got some new O-rings for the back here that I'll give them to put in it whenever they put it back on the tractor. That's pretty much it. If you got one of these pumps, I think I showed it in the front of the video. Right there. Get that kit for it. Rebuild it. Alrighty, I appreciate y'all watching. I think that's it. Hopefully that'll fix the leak between the tractor and the pump, the motor and the pump. I think I said it already. I can't remember. I videoed it so earlier. What was happening is this seal was bad and the hydraulic, or it's got 30 weight in it. 30 weight hydraulic oil was running back into the motor and overfilling the motor with oil. So really all it needed was that to fix the problem. And then somebody had siliconed all this versus putting a new O-ring. So we got new gaskets and new O-rings. So they should be good to go for several more years. Again, appreciate y'all watching.